Nah, let me see this.
Also
chat.
looking back at
This is a blatant rack.
The meat of the interview, right?
I don't know which part that might be.
The part in which you was talking about who killed who.
Oh yeah. You know I mean, all right. I got you, Drew.
This is so funny, Jack, because he's really just snitching.
For that,
and he think he died.
For myself, that's what obviously caught my attention, right? Like, yo, who was he?
Yeah. Speaking on this,
right? So I asked you right here. You know what I'm saying? This is our first time meeting.
Sim RP. Gun sniper the Rico.
Before, right? What the hell?
This is literally the resident RP in a 5M. This is literally resident RP.
Down to say all that.
What made me do it, like I just told y'all previously, one, God gave me wisdom to understand, man. If I just started preaching, who the f clicking on it? They not clicking. They don't get no. My boy Von dead. So I love him so much that, like, he might have not had his life saved, but with his story that I know that the world gonna click on, I'ma save lives through that.
So you cloud chasing? Chat, is this not cloud chasing?
Clickbait, stupid, with the truth. It ain't no false. Everything that I spoke on that, and another thing why I said it, he told y'all already. And my boy never put that out there in music or in tweets, my mama I'd have died, took to the grave. It was already out there. See, people don't understand that they small-minded. They don't understand that the police.
All right, let me tell you something, J Hood. Right, all this out there about Von's bodies and like that. Yeah, we knew about it, but we didn't know about which specific ones. Like, yo, we heard about the KI shit that Lil J came out and said, nah, Von didn't even do that. Y'all remember that, chat? We watched the Lil J interview with that Talent Beef for Pepsi. Like, come on, bro. Like,
KI. Why you think after I came out with the video, then they dropped the whole? They been new. This shit, they want us to play this game. So yeah, I came out and I spoke on what folks did. Cause one, I know Von, he's rich, right?
Yeah, it's an accusation.
He's getting money off of his music. But I'm a person that love all people. It's just not my game. So if you, just say for instance, folk, I don't know O Block or nothing like that, but my cousin got killed from one of them niggas from O Block. And we know he killed him. He talked about it, he laughed about it, everybody know that they did it. And he get rich. He's a rapper now, everybody love him. You will feel like you will want to kill him. You will be angry. So I was like, if anything, if they could get, because I heard that there was some money shit going on with that. I was like, one, the music, it ain't trash. Folks did his thing, but to us, to our who we are as a people, is trash because it leads us to do terrible shit. And you feel me? So I thought like,
this thing is so sad.
If them parents and them families can get a little bit of money that I know that Durk them and all these goofy ass niggas, they finna keep that for them. If they parents can get a little bit of that money and, you know, to take a little bit of the edge off this world hard as hell and it's most
tired of murders getting glorified. Not gonna lie, fuck all these niggas. Bro, I hate murders getting glorified too, but this thing is a blatant rat.
Like, bro,
I think it's funny because it's police.
You know, like it was bigger than wanting to just tell him that's my boy. I love him more than the motherfuckers that he had with him the day he died. And I know he know that. And I know he looking at the work that I'm doing and see the message behind it. Fine, who he was, he'll tell y'all what he did. He don't give a fuck. Nigga, he think he give a fuck that I'm saying that? He told y'all already. He been told y'all. He been
trolling. I think Vaughn would care. He would definitely care.
That's what it was, folks.
He would definitely care.
Because you feel me, to see a nigga like, you know, a lot of niggas, I put a lot of niggas, I just might not make a lot of niggas feel, they just like, nigga, we street niggas, we gotta change the fucking narrative, y'all. That narrative, we street niggas, bitch, they gave you that narrative so that you can be dying street niggas. What's your legacy gonna be, man? Fuck. I ain't gonna die no street nigga. Even if I do die right now, bro, y'all go hear the stories that I did for Chicago go come out. You and I ain't never knew he had awards from this. Show you, they don't know. It's bigger than just this life shit with me, and this gang banging shit is just about the bottom of the toe.
Nah,
so
sad as fuck.
Do you still have any friends or family that reside in Parkway Gardens?
Not that reside in Parkway, but I got a lot of insiders from over. I got a lot of motherfuckers that fuck with me that they don't know that fuck with me. That folk keep doing what you doing. We watching. They hating.
Yo, Jay, thank you for the sub.
Not even hating. The guys don't hate on me. I would never say that they hate. They probably be hate what I've said. You know, just certain shit that the G code, certain shit that niggas should speak on.
You got niggas on the inside? Pause, bro. Pause.
Who finna lock him up?
Pause, chat, bro. Pause.
Type shit. You think it's safe for you to go back to the block?
I like, and that's just the honest to God truth. Like, a lot of niggas, like, folks, I don't be trying to go back to the way. I am not that. I am not. A-Roy situation, me, would not happen. It's niggas in there that you do something tomorrow, they sitting back in the cut, they might not say nothing, but it ain't gonna go down like that, folks. I told you, I've been over there since I was 8 years old. So it might be other niggas that been doing what they been doing, but they know this, you feel me? I ain't saying that ain't nobody dumb enough to kill me. You could get your ass killed. But if I just walk the whole block right now today, the most I'm gonna see is niggas running to try to go find somebody that they think gonna do something to me. And then when niggas see me, I know the only nigga that'll really throw them knuckles with me is Duke. Everybody else, bro, I done got a tour with them after the O Block changed when I went back and South Sea murdering them and niggas was dick riding me. Keita Grave, boy, may she rest in peace. Folks, I don't gotta put off that image, folks. When you catch me in person, if you bring that shit to me, nigga, I am not the one, folks. I don't need no gun for I'll break a nigga neck with my hands, folks. Off the anger that's up in me, folks. Like, this shit get real. I try to tell me, and I'm not no gangster. I ain't no savage. I preach God, but I'm just saying, folks, it's levels to this shit, and you don't want to take me there, because I know everybody family.
You say the only motherfucker that throw hands with you is Duke?
The Duke gonna be the only motherfucker that fight me. Oh, bro, for a fact. And it ain't like the other guys wouldn't fight me. It's just that they love me too much, and they feel like it ain't no point to really fighting me. They really understand the message that I'm doing. I've been talking to plenty of them. It's like these niggas, they want a leader.
Bro, this
one of the guys literally told me like
I ain't gonna lie, don't chat. I think he's right in a sense though. I don't think they would have just completely spliffed this nigga. They probably would have beat him up or some shit, but this nigga's definitely a rat.
Like, you feel me? But we ain't got no real leaders out here. So what that told me was, like, y'all want to live in the right way. It's just since the world or the niggas that's older than us ain't wanting us to do that, y'all gonna do what they want y'all to do. But niggas want leaders, and they want them to look like this. It's just it ain't many of us out. You don't get rich for doing it.
So what is the overall message that you want to
academics video after? I got you.
Strictly. V-Lloyd, rest in peace. V-Roy and T-Roy. It's simple. Value your life over an image. A lot of niggas crashing out over what? To be seen like how they seeing these rappers. They made the rappers famous. Most of the niggas, they want to be drillers, they want to be killers, and then they want to rap about it.
That's true.
It's the image that got us crashing out, because, you feel me, it ain't even about B's, GD. It's just about,
thank you for the resub.
Can I look like I'm one of them niggas on camera? And most of them niggas that rap, they be talk a good game. Like, look, the bitch ass niggas ain't no gangsters. They ain't gangster, folk. The gangsters is dead. Probably was a reason why they couldn't let Von live too long, because that was gangster. Them niggas, Lil Durk, all them rapping ass niggas.
Hey, what's the most gangster shit you seen?
Chat, you think Lil Durk's gangster? Bro, Lil Durk's gangster. I don't know what he's talking about, chat, bro. Bro, niggas thought Young Thug was a gangster, bro. You saw what happened to Young Thug? Come on, bro. Like, yo, look,
22 months
like, niggas is gangster.
The most gangster shit I seen him do, like,
just because it's not documented don't mean it's not gangster. They gangster.
Street shit, streetwise, nigga, what he did to K.I. You kill a motherfucker and you still right back out on the block like letting nothing change, and then he telling me about it.
Oh my God.
It ain't what I consider should be gangster, but that was
so look,
streetwise.
We talking from
yo, he's
Chicago nigga to another Chicago nigga, right? And yeah, the camera in between us. He really told you that shit happened? Like, he told you that shit?
Gang.
Like,
on my daddy grave. I promise you, it don't seem realistic, but how the fuck y'all think niggas be knowing when I swear I wish this. Y'all don't know who I was and who I was to this nigga, so it sound crazy. But this was the nigga that, bro, I'm spending the night, I'm sleeping in the same bed as this nigga, dude. When him and T-Roy started really doing it, jumping off the porch, nigga, they dived off that bitch. We tiptoed. You hear me? But nigga, Keita, I ain't gonna, bro, that's goofy shit, gang. I don't open up, find somebody that know who the fuck I am, G, and they gonna tell you, but dude don't even open up his mouth to just, I might tell you a joke, Nigga, if I don't lie, gang. I take offense to that shit. I don't lie. And it's cause that's who I am, for. Like, I'm just a...
That nigga said, so you used to telling me Vaughn told you that you killed a KI? He said, on my daddy grave. yo, I've never seen nothing like this before. Like, yo, bro, this nigga needs to speak to a detective.
I'm the truth, but I like to live my life through the truth. I'd have never got out here and said that on my granny grave, but my boy literally stood right next to me. While we in front of the, not the 48, the 46. On Benny, he looked straight. I look straight. He don't look at me when I tell you what I'm finna tell you. I look a little bit like, what the fuck? What? And then on Kid Grant, he boy, I run up on them niggas and I catch K out, the last one coming out the gate. Huh? Bud and them knew what happened. Stop playing, man.
Oh my
she was the last one to come out the gate or no? The fuck? Like, they seen it, and how would I know if he ain't tell me or if I wasn't there? It wouldn't make sense. That's fact.
This is really
like,
entertainment.
Rest in peace to
Get him in the server.
Rest in peace to everybody from both sides. I'm just telling the story, you know, because you can't get out here and say shit, and then now, you feel me, back your claims up. But I'm not these bloggers that y'all...
Nigga said, ask FBG Butter. He know. Yo, nah.
See, I ain't trying to exploit y'all for y'all attention. Shorty, again, it's V Lloyd. Value your life over an image. But the truth and the stories, that's what it is. That shit happened already. That's factual. You hear me? And I ain't even gonna say fact. I mean, that is fact because fact is something be proven. I'm thinking about looking it up on Google and proving it. But yeah, that's motherfucking facts, though.
DJ, you go crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Act interview? Nah, I'm gonna go to the act interview. Yo, chat, listen, I see somebody else in the chat say something else too about this not being quote unquote snitching or whatever. But let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you why it is snitching, right? Yeah, the internet knew about it, but the internet was accusations. Like, bro, we heard about all the accused bodies that Vaughn did, right? Now that you have somebody from O Block who's constantly saying, oh, nah, Vaughn did that. Nah, he didn't do this one, but he did that one. Nah, he did that one too. Then you got the police looking like, this guy on YouTube just said Vaughn did that one, and he was a suspect of a murder 10 years ago. He's blatantly admitting that he was the killer, so maybe it was Vaughn. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, the cops are confirming it. I don't think the cops would look back at this shit if it wasn't for this nigga snitching. And if they are looking back for this shit, maybe they would try to build up like a Rico indictment, because there should be no reason why cops are now finding out that Vaughn was the killer of a murder that happened 10 years ago. Do you see what I'm saying? Either somebody is ratting or the police have been building up a Rico indictment. Chat, am I wrong? Like, let me ask you this, right? If Vaughn was alive today, do you think he would get arrested for this body that he did 2 years ago? I don't think so. I don't. I do not think that he would be getting locked up right now. I don't.
Check it out now. Holy. Now, people, with the amount of murders and bodies that King Von was dropping, he would have made a goddamn crazy story part 39, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Chicago...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Act's been so whack with these jokes lately, chat. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what happened? Like, actually, he used to be that nice with the jokes, chat. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Act is not that nice no more with these jokes, chat.
Is trying to close their old cases. I always tell y'all, in Chicago, they ain't really interested in solving murders. They just let the murders solve themselves. You know how? They wait till one person dies, okay? So now they quote, open up a case trying to find the killer, and they don't even catch the killer. They wait till the killer get killed, and then they basically write up a report at the end of the day, say we can't do nothing because the guy who killed him is dead. Okay, you see how their job kind of turns out to be easy? Well, this is what they're doing yet again, okay? They're assigning another body, and they're assigning it to a name that we're very familiar with, King Von. Now, they're saying this is the third body that King Von is officially caught, that he was the prime suspect in. Now, King Von himself has said he's caught like a dozen. So, like, you know what I mean? He's taking credit for much more. And by the way, nobody don't believe him. However, the police, they could only on a serious factual evidence basis say King Von is the lead suspect for 3 murders so far. Now, the
Oh
third
my
one
God.
they just added
3
at the
murders.
end of July.
Chad, this is all the ones that police is catching.
Cleared the case for a
This
guy
nigga's,
named
yo, this nigga's a serial killer. Chad, what is classified as a serial killer? Bro, this nigga Vaughn was dead ass a serial killer, bro.
Modell, and they're saying that King Von fired the fatal shots. Okay, now the story is kind of uneventful because apparently King Von had beef. Basically, they said this guy was shooting. And by the way, salute to Chicago Scene 88. You know what I mean? They go really in depth with stuff. I would listen, I would never. However, they're really keeping it factual if you guys want to know the gritty details. However, apparently King Von was beefing with a bunch of dudes, bunch of Negroes, bunch of savages. They were shooting up pretty much every other day.
That.
And essentially, one of the get backs, okay, quote, get back gang, was trying to catch someone affiliated with.
Blank stated that he knew who Davon and Little Troy were and agreed to view photos and help identify the two. Blank positively identified a photo of Davon/Daquan Bennett as the Davon he knew and assumed that Steele was referring to. Blank tentatively identified a photo of James Johnson. So somebody did come out and point them out. Okay, so let me ask you a question, chat. Why do you think they pointed them out after all these years? Do you think they did it because he was simply dead, or do you think that maybe they feared their life? Because, you know, sometimes in the hood, there's actual people who do fear their life and feel like if they do snitch, that something's going to happen to them. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you think that they were in fear, or do you think that they just, like, because I'm going to be honest, who blatantly just goes to police afterwards? Fear? They were probably killing witnesses? Yeah, true.
Some STL group. Okay, basically they caught some guy named Modell, and when they caught him, they shot him a bunch of times. There was another person who was there who basically ran over
some witnesses
to,
on his murder trials literally died before,
and that person
really
got shot because they wasn't trying to leave no witnesses.
What the fuck?
That person's name was Miles. That person didn't die. That person ended up being like a paraplegic in a wheelchair, and he was in a coma for weeks. Now, the guy named Modell, he died, right? And now this is what the crazy part about it in Chicago is. Man, is there like zero like surveillance cameras? Everything is so old school when it comes to like these murders.
Right? How are these niggas getting away? Nah, chat, nah, dead ass. No chat, no funny shit. Anybody who lives in the south side of Chicago or who's from Chicago, how are these niggas getting away? I gotta know. I gotta know, bro.
Murders, it all depends on witnesses and people snitching. Okay, they're not doing ballistic reports. They're not doing any of the things they're doing to catch Melly. Okay, you know with Melly, they're like, yeah, we got GPS, we got this, we got that, we got. No, in Chicago, if you kill somebody and there ain't no and there ain't no goddamn witnesses, pretty much you're getting away.
Liz, thank you for the research.
The guy who didn't get shot and survive, he was in a coma for weeks, so he really didn't have that great of a memory. He also, like, supposedly recounted, or somebody recounted that there was only one person, and people actually thought it wasn't King Von who was going to be the main suspect at first, because
so he didn't even have no idea.
Was like 5'2". Apparently, there was another dude that was with King Von, because King Von apparently was like Shaq and Kobe with some other guy named like T-Roy or whatever the case is. They were going on drills and drills and drills, and they're saying that he was supposed to be the main suspect. However, come to find out, when the police closed the case, they said King Von was the main suspect, despite the height that might have matched T-Roy. By the way, both T-Roy and Von are dead, okay? So they're assigning this to Von. This is the third body, okay? One guy's name is Malcolm. The other guy, or actually there was a girl he killed named K.I., and now Miles. Now again, there's a bunch of other murders and shootings he's taken credit for and people believe he's done that still ain't charged. So we're probably going to see this more often. Now, here's the thing we got to be honest about. What do y'all think about this? Because King Von clearly was a ruthless killer. Some might even say, yo, he was a psychopath serial killer.
That's what I said. Is that not serial killing? Bro, that's 3 bodies that police have found. That's not even bodies that we don't even know about. Is that not serial killing? Like, bro.
if somebody dissed him on Twitter. And at times on Twitter,
He
not
posted about
only
after?
would he self-snitch and just admit to how many bodies he got or how many people he tried to kill, he would
Whoa, why did they got niggas
literally say,
yo,
yo,
that's crazy. I
I'm
ain't gonna lie.
upset that this guy who's on my team is beating me in kills. They were treated like Call of Duty. They were treated like they were in a team deathmatch lobby. Now, someone who could do that in real life, okay, someone who literally would get arrested or questioned constantly for murders and would still be on phase and still go right back to the block to shooting stuff up. Granted, he did become a huge rap megastar. You got to think about, like, what was going on him mentally. He probably did not give a damn about living, okay?
Bro.
Regardless of the case, I know some people think about how he ended up dying, which he died in Atlanta, but we also do got to think about the totality of it all, okay? If you probably killed 10 people, okay, shot over 30, okay, you basically were a menace to society. You were operating like that. There is a whole long-standing, like, you know, story, or basically there's a myth about you. If somebody see you in the streets, they're not about to fist fight you after heard you killed 10 dudes. They're probably gonna try to shoot you too. So again,
nah, y'all niggas crazy.
it's hard for
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, now that you guys are actually giving me information on how they killed or alleged people who was on this murder trial, literally died as a witness, and now that you're telling me that all these people are coming out, that he did all these type of bodies, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'd fear this nigga too. I want no parts, cause now I believe that Get Back Gang is a real thing, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like niggas is really gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And even though I
feel
love
me?
Kevon's music, I did interview him before he died. Like, yo, dope ass dude. He seemed like he was a hustler. I was happy that he was making it. It's hard for me to sit here and just kind of think about all these evidence that's coming out now and really, like, you know, say that he was probably not either going to get locked up for murder at some point, right? By the way, he had an open case with Durk in Atlanta, right? He obviously died. The case is still open. Who knows? They might blame that on him too. Again, maybe it's one of those situations he's dead. Everybody's blaming stuff on him and he ain't do nothing. He's an innocent angel. Or maybe V-Roy was just a goddamn demon, okay? So essentially, he's going to, like, I think that he would have been locked up or someone would have tried to take his life. There's too many people that got hurt or too many families who lost loved ones that he was claiming that he had them killed or killed them. It was just getting out of hand. And now the police are even agreeing because the police are just chalking it up, writing his name on the closed case report to say he did it, okay? What do y'all think about this, man? They're painting King Von to be a violent...
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really thought, like, after the whole Chief Keef era, that O Block was, like, watered down, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got money and moved out. But now that I'm hearing all these things, bro, like, with the move-up situation with Duck in 2020, and how there was, like, 3 or 4 niggas from O Block who did that Duck situation or got charged for it, I'm thinking, like, damn, bro, these niggas is still active. Like, bro, this is, like, 10 years later. You see what I'm saying? Like...
serial killer who was basically
you can't change a
having
hood
blood
yes, you
thirst
can.
for his entire life.
Yes, you can.
And
you can't change the hood.
It ended up with someone taking his life. What do you think about this, man? Getting Kyle Moxman, you guys like them? Subscribe.
Actually, that's a good point. Chat, chat, can you change a hood? You can change a person, but a hood? I don't know. Can you change a hood? I don't know. No, you dumb nigga. I think it's possible, but I think it's rare. Let me see. Hold on. J Hood, issues with Boss Top, getting all his blicks from Boss Top. Oh my crazy. No, this nigga's such a clown.
I noticed, you know, a few people,
yo, chat, make sure y'all post up in the Reddit.
spoke out, you know, against your podcast.
All flunks.
Yeah.
All flunks.
So when somebody like Von dies, do all the bodies and XP and transfer over to the person who killed him. Does
Bro,
let him have all the XP now? And you can definitely...
It's not funny, bro. Like, and you can definitely change your hood, just introduce it to money. That's what I was saying. I ain't gonna lie, I think you can change your hood. Just introduce it to money.
And specifically, Boss Top. I guess you all was, setting up a boxing match. It's been a lot of celebrity death matches that's going on.
Yeah.
Is Top somebody you grew up with?
Yeah, Top. That's one of the man. Top. Like I said, I put in my video. You can take it how you want to take it, but folks gave me my first. I got all my guns from him when I was a shorty. So me and Top, we
it's hot.
well acquainted, and like the reason, the envious where Top started from, which I know started from a female on the block. Like I said, I'm little. I'm not little, but I'm young, and everybody used to call me Dirty Jamal. Even when I was like 16, I ain't had shit, but I had the baddest bitch. She wasn't solely mine. She was another one of the guys. Bitches, yeah. But again, he's in a different age range. And I'm younger. And all them niggas was his homies. But they still was in her DM. I'm seeing all these niggas sneak dissing on me. They were just so mad. She just showing me. And he was one of the main niggas. Like, you fuck with that dirty ass little boy. Like, you need to fuck with me. And it's just like, damn, gang, we supposed to be boy. I ain't never got a no female inbox. Especially over no fucking kid talking about trying to put another nigga down. She looking at them niggas like goofies. Like, nah, I'm fucking her while you sending these goofy ass messages. You ain't getting nothing. Niggas never. And that's where it really started from. Basically with Top in. Like, I feel like I think that Solo told me he gave him a gun after I knocked one of the guys out for the whole incident that happened when I brought the ops up. And then motherfucker gave him a gun to fake act like he gonna try to do it to me, and I think Top bitch ass did it. He snaky. That's one of the grimiest niggas I ever know. I'm just saying my truth shit. He the grimiest nigga I ever been around. King that. That's just what it is.
Yo, in chat, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is like what? Like, yo, chat. Do you see why I said this nigga is like, yo? Is this snitching, chat? Like, you tell me. I'm not a street nigga, so I need, you feel me? Whoever's the street, is this snitching? Reddit? Yo, y'all posted to Reddit. I'm about to go to the Reddit right now. Let me open up the Reddit. He's name dropping? Nah, he is name dropping, bro. I can't lie. That's the craziest part, is that he is name dropping. Alright, chat. I know y'all don't want to watch all this interview. That's why I'm getting specific clips that I want to see. There's not really other major one. It's talking about little JoJo BDK reaction and some other shit. So I'm gonna go to Reddit. Hold on.